with these beautiful friends. What'd you say?
I said I might just nap.
I've had classes like that before. Hi, it's good to see you. Ready to get back in?
I think it will. I was talking to somebody on the phone who's in Berkeley.
So relax on your back. I'm delighted to see you, and I like the way you guys spread out. So it's like this is the way Americans would spread out in a room. You know, just manifest destiny. Take whatever size space you want. It's great. Hey, welcome if you're just joining on YouTube around the world. I'm not going to talk to you guys very much. I'm here with intimate personal friends, but you're welcome to join in, and I just flipped the switch to go around the world. So whether you're from Maine or Spain or Ukraine, this is the place to be. We're going to do yoga for every body. Get it? And relax on your back, or you could sit for 5-6 minutes, and then we'll get to the napping and the cartwheels and the meditation and the backflips. By the way, we're simulcasting from Pleasant Hill, California, just outside the Bay Area, and today there's a rainbow parked right over our town, so get your gold today, the real kind. Nice deep breath together. And we'll take a load off from the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. It's not easy being a human. Fortunately, we're not a human forever, just a brief little stint. Maybe jiggle your legs out a couple of times and release residual tension. When I watch the geese and the turkeys have fights on the golf course, they fight and then they go to their respective corners and they shake their wings to get the anger and the resentment out. Humans don't do that. Good, we'll do a group breath together. So start by just exhaling all the air out, get nice and empty. Then whopping big inhale, biggest one you got. Exhale, let it all go. And then release any attention to your breath. It's pretty cool how breathing happens without having to pay attention to it. I think that's an evolutionary thing. Probably. Let the little patch of flesh on your forehead that crinkles up when we're worried or fretful, let that relax. That's our third eye. If that goes crunchy, then we have occluded third eye vision. And one of the students recommended we nap for an hour, so maybe fall asleep if you want. Good, now since you're all master yogis over many years, you could direct your breathings to your belly button. Today we're here to restore, to heal, but also to encourage and to uplift, to inspire and fill up with brand new ideas, best of both worlds. No rush, 3, 4, 5 more minutes. It's okay to disengage from the world on occasion. Will the world make it without me? Okay, then our ritualistic just feel whatever we're feeling, and as simple as that sounds, I know for me it was a key to the beginning of my healing was to begin to feel things that were blocked, obstructed, impressed, suppressed. Yoga does a lot of that. It finds subterranean caverns of repressed energy and slowly but surely brings it to the surface, hopefully at a rate that doesn't annihilate us too much. Breathe what you feel what you breathe. If you're watching around the world, if you're in recovery, if you're a trauma survivor, if you're a PTSD, if you're a human, here's a tribe where you can let it go, be vulnerable, heal. And if you're perfectly fine and nothing really has ever gone the wrong way in your life, thank you for joining as well. Okay, that seems sufficient for now. So feeling all of your current feels, take the biggest inhale, incorporating all of it into a giant volume of life so far. Inhale. Exhale, just release the whole damn thing. Drain your brain, empty out, make room for something new. We are calm and empty souls. Good, now wigulate your fingers and toes and circulate super extra feel good through yourself. This is a secret, so only teach it to your best friends of releasing endogenous dolphins and moving them around your body. Stretch your arms back over your head with your hands laced in I was going to say orgasmic, but I meant to say organic feel good with your toes pointed forward, sort of writhing left and right. Goofy grin on your face because we insist very seriously not to take ourselves that seriously. We're very serious about that. Good, now draw your knees and roly-polies on your back, please. This is the precursor to the post-cursor. We go this way and that way. And the other way. Planes need a left wing and a right wing, mostly a left wing, but a little bit of a right wing. Good. All right. And then they sat up together. And that's all the time we have. Thanks for coming out, everybody around the world. Thanks for joining in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The motto is like whether you like it or not. Subscribe whether you want to or not. I'm not going to pay attention to you anymore. I hope you don't have abandonment issues. Hello, 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 hello. Everybody's smiling, inadvertently smiling. Let's start outstanding in our field, shall we? Let me know if it gets too hot or too cold, and I'll do my best to make nobody happy. Okay. I'm going to try standing on the stage because the air is thinner and you could get hypoxia up here. Now, if you're watching around the world, almost everybody in my class is a genius PhD or doctor. So if I have a seizure, I'll be fine. You're brand new. It's like, what the hell is this? Quit asking so many questions. 3, 2, 1. Arms out. Right leg, left, right, left. Try it with your eyes closed. It's darker. You have to trust a little more. You can open your third eye. Just keep your physical eyes closed. 2, 1. All right. Let's go buy a Christmas tree. There's a Christmas tree lot. Okay, I'm burning up. How are you guys doing? Okay. Noted. Next time you go to your right, left hand, right shoulder, go screw yourself into the floor, grip your feet, look around behind you. Look so far to the right, you can see the person on your left. What? And sweep it around to the other side. Slide that left arm so far around behind you, your left fingers go over your belly button. I have friends that could do that. Now bend your knees because you're getting ready to hit a golf ball 5,000 yards and you better grip the floor and release. Inhale up. Exhale out. 4 poofs. Poof. Good, lace your hands behind your back. We are springy, buoyant, resilient, and bendy. Come on down, head and butt on the floor. Check your friends left and right, make sure they're okay. Pull the pin out of your hair, wag your shag out. Drain your brain, welcome if you're just getting in, we saved you a spot. This room holds 125 people, we're okay for now. Inhale, look forward, big smile, and pull your heels up and drop your butt on the floor. My teacher Mark used to do that. It was kind of weird. Kind of makes your groins glow. Drop your heels, come on up. Release. Toes in, heels out. Pose chokes me up. And starfish, easy side bend left before we get to the wicked stuff. Tempted just to go over into a cartwheel. Inhale, this way. And come on up. And release. Left foot forward, over onto your right toenails. Now, all the friends around the world, swirl your heel around. Everybody in class knows how to do this. I'm going to go turn the heater down a little bit. We've done 8 times one direction, 8 times the other direction. We got it up to 73, so now I've turned it down to 71, so we'll go off for a moment. We'll panic and probably go into hypothermia and hypoxia at the same time. Good, now right foot forward, and left toenails. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sink into your alternately flexed feet. Find a nice 51-50 balance. Close your eyes. Karen came down and tapped her left knee. That's a challenge. Brains, I need brains. Close your eyes. Be unusually happy for no apparent reason. We build giddiness in this class. You don't often hear that as a yoga quality, but giddiness is important. Come up and out. Okay, now we're going to get out. This gets out all the stuff you've said that you wish you hadn't said. And it gets out all the stuff that you want to say that you haven't said yet. Some people lean more in one direction. Some people lean more in the other. This opens up our throat chakra. Giraffes do this. You dig your thumbs underneath the corner of your jaw. It's a weird little spot. Relax your face down into your hands. Mary Shelley used to dig in here, and then she realized this is where the bolts on Frankenstein should go because of the power that goes in right here. If you're brand new, not too deep. If you're a veteran, can you make your thumbs touch? Good, now there's a little button in there that pops your head off. You trade heads with your friends for a sec. You don't want yours back so fast. Good, drop down, drop your chin. 1, 2, pretty much 3. Next number. Yada yada. 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2. Welcome if you're just joining around the world. We're here with incredibly powerful people in the Bay Area doing joint juice yoga. 6, 7. Good. Relax your head down and fall asleep on your feet for 22 seconds. Aim your attention into your guts. Less thinking, more feeling. Yoga makes you feel better. It makes you feel everything better. Okay, the kids continue with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other way. 1 out of 168 hours during the week to move the body and to stop thinking. Really that much. Inhale up, feet together. And pull yourself up off the floor. Squeeze those out, get any light out from in between your ankles. That's what my teacher used to say, very irritating. Good, then super stretch. 10, that's a new number. 20, 19, 18, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0. Stay up on 9. Super stretch. Close your eyes, balance precariously, precipitously, propitiously, preposterously. On your tippies, open your eyes, drop your knuckles on your head, side bend left. Now you bendy bears around the world, extend your arms out for super stretchiness. Turn your chest up to the ceiling and say, I had a near-death experience and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Inhale up, knuckles on your head, easy side bend for newbies, super side bend for extendos. Push your feet into the floor, root in like a palm tree in a hurricane. Look up underneath your left armpit. Inhale up. Good, and we'll om together because we ain't done it yet. Up your back. Fill up with lots of om. Ho. Hands at your heart, drop your chin, close your eyes. If you're a praying person, pray. If you're a meditating person, meditate. If you're what's your worldview? In this class, you get an understanding of your own understanding. You even get a misunderstanding of your own understanding if you want. If you have everything all figured out, wow. Maybe aim your soul in the direction you want to go. We continue, we step out wide and we get handsome. If you're brand new, this is the sequence my lineage of teachers taught me. I've been doing it for 25 years and it seems to be working so far. I'm 67 years old and 67 is the new 66. Feel great. I can't take anything seriously. All right, and then wave at your friends left and right. Hello, hello. Then super fast. Cup your hands at your heart. Feel holy, sacred, and reverent. Holy, holy, sacred, and reverent. Holy is, what do you call them, a cinnamon? The words spelled differently. Inhale up, you guys. Reprise, toes in, heels out. We have very strong yogis in class today. I'm very impressed. And so we are going to get our head and our butt down on the floor at the same time. And we're going to extend our arms out. We're going to go skiing because the lift should be open shortly. So drop your arms and extend your ski poles forward, shall we? And we'll hold this for 20 minutes. Shoulders pull back. If you need to come out of the pose, you're absolutely welcome. Okay, a countdown, 100. 1, come on up. Oh geez, Minnesota yoga. Good, arms out for Sheryl Crows. Pretty soon you're going to have so much OxyContin and Percocet inside of you that you're not going to be able to contain it all. I shouldn't say that anymore. I should just say the number of the joke. 63. And you laugh. 12. Oh, my arms are tired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Please to come up. This time the feet will push in. Drop hands, push feet down. Close your eyes, be a pillar of the community. You hold up a lot of friends and the earth holds you up. Push down and up at the same time. Relax your shoulders, chin level, eyes closed. Be stiram and sukham, yoga words for firm yet soft at the same time. Too rigid, easily broken. Too soft, easily overly influenced. Open your eyes, deeper side bend left. Get what you need this morning. You may not get what you want, but please get what you need. There's a song in there somewhere. Inhale up. This way, we're going to do all the things today, all of them. Not that we're obsessive. Inhale, come on up, and release. Left arm in front of your right, palms in. You know, we should do a forward fold. I changed my mind. Feet hip distance apart or wider. Elbows on your knees. If you're bendy or have blocks, you may put your fingertips and hands on the blocks. Please, for a moment, just wag your head out. If we could do anything today, it would just be to release painful patterns of perception or accumulated psychic distress or headache. Let go of headache. Now, I think the best way for anybody to forward fold is to bend their knees and soften. That's inhale. On exhale, you straighten your legs out, and everybody's going to be different. Some are going to have their hands flat. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, bright future. Exhale, deepen. Now, you're kind of on the honor system when it comes to a forward fold. You could fake it and not feel anything. Good. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. On exhale, push all the air out. Keep it out. Yogis call it Bhaya Kumbhaka. When you're empty, science says you go deeper. Next inhale, come on up. Up you go. Now we'll step our feet in together. It seems better. Arms out. Left arm in front of the right. Palms in. Pull. Fingers forward. Party. Tippy. Extendo. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I was doing it on one foot there for a second. 1, I think. Close one eye like a pirate. Open the other one and close the other one without facial expression. Close them both. Open them both. Drop them. Side bend right. Oh, we have a really gruesome pose coming up. I'm sorry about bad marketing. Inhale up. Exhale left. It's not that bad, but it has an interesting name. It's called inhale up first. It's called Utkatasana, and it means little slice of hell pose. Arms forward. And then you have to bring your arms straight up and down and sit on a bench. Now, some people could squat in this pose, most couldn't, but the goal is to have the hips the same height as your knees, so your femurs are level with earth angle. My what or what? And stay here. Now drop your arms, flip them over, forward fold, bend your knees all you want. Use blocks. Bend your knees, look forward, inhale. Exhale, deepen to savage, horrible suffering, which feels kind of good. Come on up. Voluntary suffering, good for you. Release. Right arm in front. Clap. Remember driving through California and you see all the oil derricks? Pull the oil, the prana, place it on your head. Be a candle in the darkness. World needs that. Tippies. Extendo tippies. Called being pulled out of a quicksand by helicopter. Sometimes you can get out of quicksand, sometimes you need help. God, why didn't you help? I sent you a helicopter. Oh. This is it. This is right now. And stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are my friends in Germany. Ich bin ein Frankfurter. And drop your heels. Lean left. Be serious about things. Lean into your trochanters. Inhale up. This way. Up you go. Good. Utkatasana. Extend out like a narwhal. Friend pulls your hips back, arms forward, relax your shoulders down your back. Now arms straight up and down. Squat a little lower. Chest up. Let me read the t-shirts, please. Lift your toes, wiggle them out. Good, put them all down but the fourth one, the ring toe. Arms down, flip them over, horrible forward fold, bend your knees, don't make it happy. Inhale, look forward, bright future. Exhale, deepen, 1, 2, 3. Come on up, friends. We are almost ready to get going. Grab your elbows for cooling off. Switch cross. Good, extend up. Release out. Take a moment. Find the gap in between incessant thoughts. There's bliss there. We're always wanting to get 5 minutes ahead, 5 days ahead, 5 months. When everything works out, I'm going to be so happy when I get everything exactly the way that I like. And yet, that moment never seems to come. But the moment prior to that is always available when it's a little chaotic. It's not yet perfectly designed. It's clarifying. Okay, and then the kids got serious. They inhaled together. They lifted, shifted, and turned down to their right, and they hooked their left elbow, maybe their left shoulder outside their right knee. They squatted down. Then they looked all the way to the left at their friend on their left, thus turning their face. They lined up their knees. Now lean back like that feeling after you've eaten Thanksgiving dinner when you almost tip back over in your chair. Get that feeling? Heat, compression. Good, drop your arms, inhale, come on up. Chant Om with slightly less breath or more. Close your eyes, be. Underneath all the thinking, all the emotion is an ocean of well-being. I've heard. Good, inhale up for side B. Pull pause down and turn down and to your left. Twisty squat, Parivrita Utkatasana. Look at your knees. Typically my right knee will be ahead of my left knee because if your right hand reaches down and touches the floor with your elbow above your knee, that is groovy. I would totes do that. If that happens, your left arm snakes behind your back and wraps inside your right thigh. That's out of my pay grade. Inhale, look forward, bright future. Exhale, drop your arms. By the way, if you're brand new, just to mimic a little bit of this, come on up now, please. I must have forgotten to have said that. English not well speaking. Good. Standard variety chakra polishing, just regular inhale. Standard garden variety forward fold with or without blocks. Drop your head. I recommend now bending your knees, lifting your heels, looking forward, softening. Exhale, Dabaya Akumbhaka. Drop your head, all the air out, explore depth. Next inhale, come on up. Good, arms out. Pull back gently. Some people can just keep going, they just don't stop. Right arm under. Hold your arms up if they do. New friends around the world, step your left foot forward. Amazing yogis here that I'm doing yoga with today. Spin your right heel forward. This is decorative. It's decorative. If you want, you could lift it over and brings it over. Now the adepts slink their right ankle behind their left. We mere mortals sometimes use our right toes over on the left as a training wheel. And all you have to do is sink all the way down, extend your arms out, and squeeze. Eagle pose. You're an eagle, you have an extra fovea. You can read the date on a dime from the top of the Empire State Building. Arms release out, and marionette, Marie Antoinette. Left hand tries to grab right foot behind your behind. Right hand comes down to the floor or the block. You can skip any pose if you want. It's totally okay. Try to touch your right knee to the floor. Inhale, look forward at your bright future. Nice dog, Cindy. That was amazing. Good. Now stand up with your hand on your foot, still with perfect person balance, PPB. Come out. Bring your right foot back out. Just this time, cross only your right ankle over your left knee. Hands on the blocks or the floor. Squat down as low as you can and tear yourself a new one. Then we're going to pray for 8 seconds with pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and come on up. My drumming lessons are not going well. Timing's a little off. Musician laughs. Exhale out. Good. Now we're going to pray, and we're not going to do the other side till next week. Just relax, take a load off, close your eyes. Be unusually happy for no reason. It's Saturday, it's Christmas trees and stuff. Everything in the world's going wherever it's going. Rise above. World's always doing the world, it seems. Okay, we best do the other side, and then we'll do some restorative with blankets and cushions and etc. Arms out. A couple of Sheryl Crows. Palms open. Pull back but gentle. Left arm under, swinging. For those who can do it, fold them up. If not, don't even give it a second thought or a third. Spin your left heel forward. Decorative. This is fine for newbies. You're brand new in Cleveland. You're tight as a boiled owl. This is fine. Bring your left knee over your right. I have a friend, she really loves owls and does not like the phrase boiled owl at all. Sink in. Now just slink your left ankle behind your right, because I so want to do that. I'm going to do it pretty soon. Might have to reincarnate. In West Virginia, reincarnation. Sink in. Getting messages from all the people in West Virginia right now. Sink in. How long do I have to do this? Until you don't care anymore. Zinging. Do you have perfect balance?
Are we being world owls?
We are. Right hand grabs left foot behind your behind today. You can leave out any pose if you want. It's absolutely fine. Left hand would probably come down to the block or to the floor. Doc Cindy's going to bring her left knee down to the floor, which I think is just crazy, wonderful. That's a Mark Horner move. Inhale, look forwards, big smile. Good, now stand up with perfect person balance. Bring the foot back out in front. If you're older than 50, I will be one of these days. Balancing on one foot isn't so bad. I've actually turned 50 many times now. I've celebrated the anniversary many times. Ankle over your knee. Tripod pose, 2 hands and a right foot. If you bend your right knee a lot, you'll stretch your Achilles and your other stuff. Your calves will move. We'll pray for 8 seconds. 8, 7. Next week, we're going to do restorative yoga, so please come next week. 2, 1. Come on up. Oh, gluten-free at last, you guys. Good, and we'll finish standing yoga with a mega om up your back. Wow, look at that. End of the world. Prayer hands, eyes closed, stop thinking. Yogis call the cessation of thinking Chitta Vritti Nirodha, the cessation of the constant caterwauling of the cranium. Feel your your heart go pitter-pat? What in this very moment is missing? Samtosha, contentment. I'm content with the content of my life. Could I have more? Of course I could. The one way to get more is to be happy with what you already have. Good. All right. Enough of that. Have a sit. I'm going down here closer with my friends because I've got abandonment issues and everybody's very far away. Okay, now we're just going to go around the room and talk about our problems. Me first. Extend your legs out, Dandasana, Dandatsana. Other people can straighten their legs so much their heels lift. We call them hyper. And stretch up. Close your eyes. Firm your tensor fascia lattes. I'll have a no whip decaf tensor fascia latte. Lean way forward. Relax your shoulders. Good back bend for everybody else. Feet in. Elevation sensation. If you're a Warriors fan, lift up. Good, now look at your hips. Just lift your hips higher than your hips. Just lift your hips higher than your hips. That's all I ask. Now if I say, good, Doc, 8 people respond to that in my class. It's amazing. And come on down. Good, feet together. Leg. This is kind of beginner. Get stuff warmed up. After a while, you'll be straightening your arms, pushing your knees all the way down, kind of leaning forward, dropping your chin, doing Jalandhara Bandha and Ujjayi breathing. And if that was a bunch of verbal gobbledygook, don't worry about it. Some people are knees in people. Some people are knees out people. We need both kinds. I'm a knees out person, so this one's challenging. Wrap right knee over your left. Left ankle is twisty tie. Good, then Rita Hayworth pose. And then expando, Betty Grable, lift my right quadricep, barking. Just a little higher because it's non sequitur Saturday. Sink down. Good, and I'm probably almost everybody else is going to lay on their back, and I'm not. So there. Now the friends who can lay on their back, they grab their elbows over their head because you might as well enjoy it if you can do it. Good, Kathleen, really good. Wow, look at the improvement of everybody. I love watching others get stronger, healthier, more range of motion, more range of emotion. I've been watching it now for 25 years. There's nothing better. I've learned how to be happy when other people are happy. In yoga, that's called mudita. The Dalai Lama said, if you can only be happy when you're happy, only one chance to be happy. If you can be happy when someone else is happy, billions of chances to be happy. Okay, we'll sit up together. Haven't quoted the Dalai lately. Good. Not a Greg pose, arms up. Turn way right. And release your left hand to your foot and take a twist. Make something up if you need to. I've made up almost all these poses because I couldn't do anything my teacher does. So I came up with watered down variations. Now lift your hands and keep turning with big muscles. No shoulders, but core. Hold a globe of energy in between your hands. Let's go full unicorn, Marin, New Age. Good, relax, pause down, come out of hideous meniscus situation. I should get that fixed. Jiggle it out. They actually sell a kit now at Home Depot for home surgery. with the healthcare system, where that's going. Push in. What does this do? It keeps you from levitating. Wrap left knee over right. Twisty tie your ankle. Oh, this feels so fill in the blank. And then rock it. Elton John your hips up to the ceiling. Head back. Now my 13-year-old Romanian and Ukrainian gymnast, you're all the way up and your head is in the cupola of your foot. And sink down. I love yoga. Now just lay on your back, because I'm not. I have to watch other people do things before I can do them. Without vision, the people perish. This is the parish where people don't perish. What's tight? What keeps you from being perfectly flat on your back? Bones. Big inhale, because you can't. You can now come up out of dreadful situation. I like watching people get out of this pose. All right, both arms up. Left, left, left. Right hand furthest away foot, left arm behind you. Jack your hips down into the floor, turn your shoulders, close your eyes. Now lift your hands and use bigger exoteric inside muscles, whatever that word is. Be enlightened. It'll go away. And release. Come on out. I was enlightened once and I was almost immediately endarkened. All right. When was the last time we did this? This is called, I forgot too.
Wide leg stance?
Yeah. Stretch out. Ugh. Ooh, cramp. All right, there we go. Good. So find, this is called your, the place where your fingers go, kind of bayonet in there. See if you can feel, if you dig in there, you'll find your, the things that connect your quadriceps to your pelvis. If you go way deeper and even in further, you'll find your psoas and you will scream out loud. Lean forward. Now, you're an octopus and retract your suction cups underneath the seam of your legs down into the floor. And then with long spine, lean forward. Now, I could cheat and bring my head all the way down, but I would not be doing it properly. Toes straight up and down. Close your eyes. You be you, I'll be me. I saw that license plate. Yoga is voluntary suffering. If you voluntarily suffering, you don't have to do it inadvertently. Okay, beautiful friends, please to come up now. I feel like $100 after that. Bring them in. Plenty of time. Counter pose, lift up. Now, let's just take our right leg up to the ceiling. This is a variation of Ekapada Viparita Dandasana 2 for mortals. You don't even want to know the other version. Cross that over, slink it under. Nice. Sink down. People can do that. Slide all the way in, dock your rear to your heel. On your back, knees in. Now, take your knees down all the way over to the left, and if your right shoulder lifts, it's okay. If your head's hanging in space, make a little pillow out of your left fist. Take your right up and reach up and touch the face of God, and open up your right arm out to the side, but super careful. Not many humans can have knees down on one side, right shoulder blade down on the other. ready for it. Biggest inhale ever. Biggest outhale ever. Good, let's bring our knees back up. And a Pilates class broke out. They brought their knees in. They touched their nose to their right knee. And they just put their fingers on the back of their head. They did 10 crunches. We're not going to do a Lauren Davis abdominal sequence. 5, floor, 3, 2, 1, head down, legs up, Viparita Karani for an inversion. Wide angle legs, as we already did, Upavishta Konasana, I remember the name.
Ooh, good name.
Hands on your adductors and widen your legs out all the way. Almost all the people in the world aren't doing this pose right now. So be in the enlightened minority, lift up your head, grab the bar, and roll up with alacrity. Back up. We're going to do human variation, Ekapada Viparita Dandasana 2. The real version has your arms back over an extension. Feel free if you'd like. Me neither. Good. Ding, wrap, slink, drop. Excellent. Slide all the way in until something pops. On your back, knees all the way down, but keep your knees in toward your chest. As you wrap over on your side, if your right ear, if your head's hanging painfully in space, make a little pedestal out of your right fist and just put it underneath your templar. Left arm reaches up, touches the face of God. And open out to the side with patience, peace, poise, prudence. If you're not perfectly flexible, this is the class for you. You can actually, I made up a new saying, it's called progress, then perfection. No, wait. That's not it. Crazy weather here in the Bay Area. But let's inhale our knees back up, shall we? Let's widen our knees. Let's lift up our head. New friends in Cleveland, grab your knees. Veterans, grab your great toes. People in England, grab your great toes. Rest your head back and put your knees on the floor without lifting your hindquarters. Take your breathing down south of the border. Relax your shoulders, drop your chin. Swallow once. Estiv Yin. Yin is an acronym. Why I in this pose so long? Core ends are glowing. Release. And roll up at your own aplomb and dignity. All fours for finishing sequence. Hi Zoom friends, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Live, YouTube, Zoom, crazy. Cats and cows. Now our final movement when we're done catting and cowing is going to be a forward fold, a neck release, a twist, an inversion, a hip release, and a challenge. It's the Swiss Army knife of yoga poses. You can just do the part that you want. Right arm out to the side, happy yin. Right shoulder, right ear. This is all I ask of you. Your left hand's right in front of your face. You're not going to do anything though. You're just going to rest here. How about your left arm up around behind your back and just snake it all the way around so it tucks all the way over? If that's too much on your right shoulder, begin not doing that immediately. Sometimes I leave my left hand down because there's too much pressure on my neck from life. Now, everybody do put your left paw back down on the floor right in front of your face. This is entirely optional. I want you to engage in your own self-care. Lift your left leg up to the ceiling for final friskiness. Next week is restorative. We're buying Christmas trees and doing restorative yoga next week. Take your left arm up, and now it's like your left arm is up. Reach up, grab your left foot. Someday there's a foot there, and some days there isn't. Smile. Think about your biggest problem. It's gone, because now this is your biggest problem. Release. Come out of dreadful situation. Now, please note you didn't even have to do that. I said you could do the first thing. I want you to follow your bliss. Left arm out. Left shoulder, left ear. It's all you got to do. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Now I am going to snake my right arm behind my back just to open up my shoulder girdle. It's too tight. Neck opener, twist, forward fold, inversion, hip opener. Wine bottle opener, screwdriver. Right hand back in front of your face. You could stay here. Lift your right leg up to the ceiling for squealing. Totes optional to fling your right arm up, flinging. And then, is there a right foot today? Where is it? Where is it? Then straighten your right leg after you've grabbed it. La la la. Diane Keaton, Annie Hall, la la la, la di da. And release. Come out. Looney the cat pose. Snickers the cat pose. Be a cat. High hips, extendo arms. And the kids came up out of the pose together. It seems very much to me that on a day such as this, with rain and Christmas trees, you probably should get an extended Shavasana on your back. So I'll hold time and space whilst you relax on your back. You friends around the world, don't skip Shavasana, because you assimilate, integrate, catalyze, and synthesize all these beautiful energies. I'm going to turn the heater back on. I thought we managed the heat much better today. Thank you. If you're brand new to yoga and you're watching somewhere, I don't know, Patagonia, Catalonia, Norwegia, ancient yogis said at the end of class, you get 5 minutes. And the teacher's not allowed to bother you no more. I think we worked a little harder today, I honestly do. And if you're watching around the world, I was surrounded by very strong ladies who I had a sense, very good sense that they could move vigorously. Not every class will be like this. Swallow once, circle your jaw around. Peace be with you. Very good. Stay in the pose, stay in the process, relax even more. There's that guy's voice from across the room or across the ocean. Yoga translates as connection. So in this moment, if you'd like, fully from choice, to invite God, love, source, whatever name, in, you can do that. Always from choice, never from coercion or convincing. As I'm watching it pour down, I think of the words of Peter Townsend, love, reign over me. And if you prayed that little prayer, wiggle your fingers and toes and circulate super extra feel God through yourself. I'm convinced personally we're the nerve endings of God. Nice deep breath back in your beautiful Anamaya Kosha meat vehicle. When you're ready at your pace, you can curl onto your right side. Take your time. Love all over yourself. Good, then please keep your eyes closed to sit up nice and slow, keeping the creamy filling on the inside. We're building this unshakable sanctuary on the inside. Good, find the center of the universe. You're the center of the universe. I'm the center of the universe. It's astonishing. Hands to the heart. Head bows. You go deep into you, I go deep into me, we go deep into we come to the same place together. All together we say, Namaste. So good, so good, so good. Thank you. Hey, you YouTubers, Avida saying adios, arrivederci, au revoir, and adios. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for liking and subscribing. If you're watching this and you haven't liked yet, we have to talk.